All right, Matt, talk to me about what's happening here in Simcoe, specifically in the
Simcoe.
freehold market.
Yeah. So prices down almost 2% month over month, down 4.7% year over year. We did see a nice increase in transaction volume month over month, up 21.5%, but that's still down almost 29% year over year
Yeah.
for transactions in Simcoe. Um, Now, new listings volume year over year is actually down 12.3%, which tells me, they had more of a push for properties hitting the market last year than they are this year. So maybe they've already experienced some of that mass push onto the market for the new listing side. And then median days on market, we've stayed the same. I don't know why it's 2.1%, but it's still 24 days month over month. But we are up 4 days year over year for the median days on market. And then termination volume up 14.1% month over month.
Yeah.
And we can see on this chart, like new listings, you would think that this is actually the sales chart for
You
most other
would.
places. But no, for Simcoe, the new listings, this is the second lowest year for new listings we've had since 2011. So that's a good sign that maybe, like I said, the bulk's already been put on the market.
And we're seeing
And
that
active
translate over to
listings,
actives. Yeah.
yep, actives in the middle, which is good. But then we come over to the sales volume. We're Simcoe is not immune to what's going on, unfortunately. But what I like about Simcoe is that at the end of the day, if prices start to accelerate to the upside because tariffs, the confidence in the market comes back, Simcoe's positioned quite well. They don't have this insane abundance of properties that are sitting on the market as compared to a lot of other places. So if that price starts to accelerate and sales start to accelerate, it's going to eat a lot of what's sitting on the market up, and we could see some better upwards pricing pressure than some of the other areas that we're looking at.
Yeah, like you said, it's come down. We're not talking about 7 months worth of inventory. It's 5.6. So very
It
different
looks like
spot than
they've
even just
topped out.
constructed.
I
Yeah.
think they've topped out on inventory. I think prices have gotten to a point where they're more desirable in that area,
Yeah.
and yeah, like even when you looked at the prices, it's very tight. We're almost right there with the last couple of years. So um, I can
Yeah.
see this maybe following the 2021 path and starting to accelerate to the upside later this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And it definitely the tightest we've seen in terms of the last 3 years. Like this is the stickiness in pricing that we talked about when we were looking at one of our general charts.
Yeah.
Simcoe is very much showing that right now. Taking a look at the above list price percentage of sales, what are we looking at? So below,
I think
what's
we're
this number here,
13%.
Matt? 13%?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13% for our ones that are above the asking price there. So yeah, we're not seeing multiple offers really pan out so much up
No,
there.
and we haven't really seen them there over the last couple of years. The spring
Right.
market for 23 was 29%. Then it went to 20% in 2024. Now 13% now. So that strategy out in Simcoe is much less used than what we see in
Yeah.
York region.
In York, because even York was currently hovering around that 30% mark, which is what we're seeing back in 2023 for Simcoe. So yeah,
Yeah.
very very different market in terms of how they handle that.